So what's your big story?
I want to talk about first what happened once again at an NFL scrimmage between two teams, the Cowboys and Rams. Another fight at a scrimmage, and Des Bryant was actually punched in the face by a Rams player. So I'm out at Broncos practice today, and you were there too as well.
I was there.
And it got me to thinking, what should we be doing? What should the NFL be doing about these scrimmages to keep from fighting? And I came to a conclusion. Number one, somebody said this to me a couple of years ago.
Are you going to mention that there was a little dust up at Broncos practice today?
Was there? I got there late.
Trevathan and Anderson.
Oh, really? I didn't see it.
Oh,
okay.
well, that was the so it along with Des getting clocked by a fist. It's a testy Broncos practice. It's the official end of training camp right around the corner. The guys are tired of each other. It's sloppy to begin with. Bubba Caldwell loses his temper about
that he's not going to make the team.
That he's not playing very well. Throws his helmet down. Kubiak chews on him for it. Then it gets more testosterone.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah,
there's testosterone everywhere. What do we expect?
Okay, so what are they always saying? Stand up, stand up, stand up. Don't leave your feet. Don't knock your teammate to the ground. And Danny Trevathan did not do that.
He knocked
CJ bounces outside, and he takes a shoulder to him and knocks him to the ground, knocks CJ's head to the turf, and you wonder, does CJ need to go through a concussion protocol? Could he hurt a rib? Did he just get the wind knocked out of him? And CJ was down on the turf for a good 2 minutes. 2, 3, 4 minutes.
I got there late. I didn't see it.
Yeah, see? So so there's...
He was sitting in the dugout at the Rockies.
Chest thumping, whatever. See, I had my cargo shorts on early. I got there early. I was ready to go.
Well, why should anybody think that a football practice, whether it be inter-squad or with another team, would be any different? It's football. They hit each other. There is testosterone everywhere.
Sure.
So I mean, why are we didn't it used to be, Wood, when two teams practiced against one another, let's say it was the Broncos under Dan Reeves, a coach like Dan Reeves would say to us in the media, I'm okay with that. It tells me my guys have each other's backs, and it tells me they're physical, et cetera, et cetera. Now, Sean Payton's threatening to cut people if they get into fights.
Especially if it's media around, because Sean Payton didn't blame the players, he blamed the media for concentrating on the fights. Well, the problem, Sean, and he should have noticed that because he was out of football for a full year, he should notice that practices are boring.
Even for the players.
And so, that's A. B, most training camps that I've ever been to, the weather is extremely humid or hot. There's not a breeze at Dove Valley. I'm not going to call it by that other type. Why do I listen to radio stations and they're calling it by that fake name that's put up? They put up some duct tape.
The UC Health Center.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is fuses are short.
Yeah.
And you are fighting. I've gone to a lot of hockey games, and a UFC 237 is broken out, and I go to practices and fights break out. It's normal. If you're in a bar, fights break out.
Alcohol infused. Yeah.
If you're most anywhere and two guys are involved, a fight breaks out. It's just a matter of what point it goes to. I mean, have you ever gotten in somebody's face?
A couple times in my life.
Yeah. And he probably got back into your face. You and I have gotten into each other's faces over the last 8 months.
We're never close to a physical confrontation.
Well, maybe not you.
No, you wouldn't want to do that.
Would you beat me up? Could you beat me up?
I would let you throw the first punch, and then I'd throw the next one, which would also be the last one.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wow. No low T around here.
When did you last throw a punch?
Oh, God, 8th grade.
Oh, so you suddenly think at 59 you can throw a punch down and hurt somebody.
Well, I have trained boxing, yes, I can.
You trained in boxing.
I did kickboxing and boxing for about 7 years.
You never threw a punch when you were training at boxing?
Not in an actual fight, no. It was just training.
So you didn't throw a punch in training?
Yes,
It was
but-
just shadow boxing?
No,
They might call it?
I threw punches.
Okay, well, so you have thrown punches.
Yes.
Did you knock anybody out?
Well, no, they, like I said, they were controlled scrimmages, so to speak.
Okay. When was the last time you threw a punch?
I'm more of a runner than a fighter.
Meaning, as in run the opposite way?
That's right. I'm more of a. I talk smack and then turn tail.
Well, here's the question.
I brought up mine. You're not asking, but when I was in the 9th grade, this older classman, I think he was a sophomore or junior, named Tyke Thompson. Sounds like something out of the Little Rascals or something, but that was his name, Tyke Thompson. And Tyke Thompson was picking on me all the time. And we were about to get into it, and the phys ed coach said, okay, he's assistant football coach, you know, we're going to settle this in the ring. And I went, really? They got gloves? Everybody got around? I was ready to take on Tyke Thompson. He swung at me. I ducked. I ended up on the floor. They carted me off. I had broken my ankle.
Nice.
Tyke Thompson called me that night and he said, I'm sorry I hit you so hard. And I went, are you crazy? I said, just wait till my ankle gets ready again. I said, you swung and missed because you're not any good, and I tripped over your ankle and I fell down and broke my ankle. You really think you hit me? So anyway, I told that story once on Around the Horn. They reached out and got a hold of Tyke Thompson, who is now 71 or 72. And I said, to tell him, I'm coming after him now. I think I could beat him. He's 71. He's probably at a home somewhere.
Yeah, he might hit you with his walker.
Wouldn't that
or
be
his
good
cane.
that I could show up and like knock him out now?
Hey, first segment brought to you by the Harmony Foundation. It is
Men
Colorado's
do it though, so it's
premier treatment program for drug and alcohol addiction. It's located just outside of Estes Park. They've got a private 45-acre mountain campus. They are insurance friendly, so if you feel the need, go to harmonyfoundationinc.com.